How's it going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Weedle and welcome to another video here for the Weekly Weedle. I am one of the head brewers of the Weekly Weedle, and today, you guys, we're going to be continuing our two-part event of PokeMC's 4-year anniversary. And to continue on to that, we're going to be looking at the top 3 major events that Weekly Weedle has gone through since these 4 years running with the PokeMC community. We're going to be looking at major events that took on while the Weekly Weedle was with PokeMC. To limit this and look to get a broader perspective on what we're going to be looking at, you guys, we're going to be taking only events that Weekly Weedle has done throughout the actual server, taking away the actual starting of the Weekly Weedle and any returns. As you guys know, Weekly Weedle has had breaks here and there, so we're just gonna stick to events that happen on the server forums, anywhere that has to deal with PokeMC and its community. You guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. It might be a short one, but we want to continue on with our two-part event. Also, you guys, down below, the Weekly Weedle staff wanted to commemorate or do a memory on the PokeMC server by writing down our favorite memory while on the server through this awesome 4-year that PokeMC has been running. Each member has done a little story on what their favorite part is. As always, look down there, and if you have a favorite memory that you want to share, let us know in the comment section. We would love to read your we like to read your memory, and share our awesome community and let us know what's your favorite part of PokeMC. And as well, you guys, to finish it off, we're gonna have a little forum mini game where we have a story and you guys are gonna help create that story with Weedle. Look for more on details on that down below. Until then, you guys, let's get right into this video of the top 3 memorable moments that the Weekly Weedle has done here on PokeMC. Starting at the number 3 spot, you guys, we're going to be looking at an interview that Weekly Weedle did with none other than Danny Dorito. You guys, this is pretty big in itself because besides any interviews before, most interviews are either with staff or with the community itself. And to do an interview of Danny Dorito, the owner of PokeMC, is a pretty big accomplishment. But what made this event even bigger for Weekly Weedle is because before this event, you guys, Danny Dorito had been gone for quite a while. She gave the reins over to someone else, and she not leave the server completely, you guys, but did not get on for a really long time. And so when Danny came back, the server went absolutely wild and joy as Danny Dorito was finally back. She was very active with the community, and when we saw the opportunity, we asked Danny for an interview and asked her some questions on getting into detail of why she left, what's been going on with Danny, and we'll be seeing Danny more often. Nowadays, guys, you don't see Danny much, but she does do work in the background of PokeMC to keep this server running. But we felt that this was a big interview because at the time Danny Dorito was gone, and when she came back, we felt that she wouldn't take an interview. She wanted to keep it private, but she took the interview anyways, and we were so glad when she did, and we got into every little thing in Cranium, and it was a great interview. Thanks to our boss Laura Morera, who did the interview with Danny. You guys, we will try to link the entire interview down below. It was a forum interview, and you could check it out. I highly suggest it because it had some really interesting things that went down and why she was gone and came back. So as always, you guys, make sure you go check that out because that in itself was very history in the making. That being said, you guys, let's get to the number 2 biggest moment in Weekly Weedle history. At number 2, you guys, we have the very first time Weekly Weedle did an open podcast for the community. You guys, this is big on its own, only because Weekly Weedle has always been not scripted, but we stay to a certain guidelines. We ask questions, we make it server friendly, and we stick to a time period for our videos, our interviews, anything that we do, which we have a guideline that we want to stick to. But during the event, when Pokemon actually told Pixelmon to shut down, the server was in shock, it was in awe, and to get the feedback and to see the reaction of our fellow community members, PokeMC, Weekly Weedle did a talk show. It was first of its kind. Like I said, we never ever actually go on any of the lounges in our Discord, PokeMC Discord. Any recordings we do it in a private Discord, so no one interferes. But this time, you guys went into an open lounge and we asked the community some thoughts, letting them express their views, express their thoughts on the shutting down of Pixelmon. And it actually took place right here, right behind me. We did do other things among talking about a big event that PokeMC was hosting, but the big event that we are really looking at was that major event of going off script and letting the community run the show per se. We had a bunch of good members come on and give their thoughts, and I really enjoyed that video. It was a really long video. Like I said, we tend to keep videos maximum 30 minutes, but this video was very special. We wanted to let the community have their say, and I think that in itself was major, you guys. When we ask for you guys' opinions, when we ask for you guys' topics, when we ask for anything from you guys, we take it into consideration and we nail it down so we don't have anything chaos. And even then, when we let loose and let the community take over, it wasn't no chaos, and the way the community handled that was absolutely amazing. You guys, even myself, when I saw that, it was very, very joyful, and just to see the community come together, it was amazing. And as always, you guys, all of these major events will be linked down below, especially this video of Pixelmon shutting down. This entire video will be down below. You guys were seeing clips on it, and you know, thank you to you guys for making this part so amazing. Without you guys, it wouldn't even have been possible to have this awesome event. And you guys, it's just to see how the community came together. You know, many people were upset when this shutdown happened, and instead of taking it very angrily, it was civil, it was well put, and people will really put their thoughts out there. Like they put it together. It was quite a major event. But you guys, it only came number 2. That being said, you guys, what do you think was the number 1 event that changed Weekly Weedle history? I'll give you a second as you comment down below, putting your thoughts, and as well, you guys, put down there what are your thoughts that you thought should have been on this list of major events that Weekly Weedle did. If you've been a big fan of the Weekly Weedle, I appreciate any support that you guys give. But that being said, you guys, your time is up. Did you think you got it right? It's time to find out, as the number 1 major event in Weekly Weedle history is, and the number 1 major game-changing event in Weekly Weedle history was, of course, when the Weekly Weedle took itself and became a live show, or more to say, a video form of the Weekly Weedle. For some time, the Weekly Weedle was always, as you see behind me, books. I should get this together, but books in game and through the forums. All interviews were done written, and we wanted to change things up. We were thinking, you guys, of ways to get the people more involved, you guys, And as we were doing this, we only had a very small staff at the moment, and the first thing that came off was a little late night talk show. And you guys, before we even brung it up, we did anything that we can to make sure that everything goes flawlessly. And that's the idea of a little show, weekly Weedle show came about. At the time of the show, you guys are looking in the background, the only person that was the host, the editor, and the ones that helped come up with the question was I, with fellow reporters. And now here we are a year later. I believe it's a couple of months to a year later, and we now have a full team. We have reporters recording, we have reporters asking the questions, we have background reporters getting bloopers for us, and we have major events. And without the change of going live, we wouldn't have the number 2 event of having you guys come on like a little talk show and give your thoughts on anything. And it's been really fun, and the people who have done the interview had done so much fun, because before, you guys, what we would do is ask you directly through private message, give you the questions, and you guys give them answers. But here you guys are able to we're able to get creative, and here you guys are able to have fun and give your answers like in a fun, wacky answers. And that was the main part. Now the show has changed drastically ever since. Before, it was a questions, then we had a little fun event going on, and you guys, we did give away a shiny Weedle, one of the earlier on episodes of the weekly Weedle. Like I said, it has changed drastically since we started, and without you guys showing support and showing that you guys have been enjoying the weekly Weedle show, we wouldn't have continued. And you guys, like I said, have been very supportive, and we thank you so much about it, guys. Yes, again, you guys, what do you think was major change events in the weekly Weedle? Personally, I know many of you probably are got this right, said yeah, it had to be when the show went live. Maybe it wasn't. It's all on you guys. Let us know down below. We truly appreciate it, you guys. For most of all, you guys, most of all, thank you again. I know I say this a lot, but thank you again for watching, and for getting on the server. You know, hopefully you guys have been having a wonderful time. PokeMC has been going on for 4 years and has been going through changes and many more changes to come. But as long as we're here as a community and talking among each other and just having fun among each other, PokeMC will continue on. So again, you guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video of the top 3 biggest moments in weekly Weedle history. My name is Willie. I want to thank my weekly Weedle team, and again, you guys, share down below one of your favorite memories here on the server, even if it's not a server on the weekly Weedle. Check out the minigame that we have for you for this major event. And that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go on and head out. Again, thank you for watching. Hopefully we see you in the next episode of the weekly Weedle. I'm out. Bye.